Hi folks, it's Robin Clayton and I want to welcome you back to my channel, Zodicatthefarm, where I create these gorgeous glass flowers and more. So today we're going to be working on this particular piece. It is a 4-piece ensemble, starting with this Murano supporting plate, followed by this beautiful blue and teal flower petal, followed by this gorgeous blue flower petal, followed by that orb in the middle to finish it off. And then I've got my famous hook in the back. So I hope that you will stay with me because I'm going to give you my tips from A to Z on how to create this gorgeous garden glass flower for your home or for your garden. All right, so now let's move on to the items that you're going to need to complete this project. Stay with me. Let's go over a list of items that you're going to need to complete this project. And remember, if I leave anything out, it's always listed in the description box below. Okay, so let's get to it. You're going to need your dishes already assembled, ready to go as you'd like them to appear upon completion. You're going to need a cordless drill or a drill press if you have one, preferably a drill press. It's so much safer for the glass, but if you don't have a drill press, a cordless drill will do just fine. You're going to need a diamond-tipped drill bit. You can get this from your local hardware store that is specifically designed to cut through glass. You're going to need some toggle bolts if you're using an orb. These particular toggles are 3/16 by 3 inches. I've got 2 screwdrivers that I use. I use a standard screwdriver and I also use a cordless screwdriver. You're going to need some rubber washers. You're going to need a hanging hook if you're mounting your piece outside. I got this particular hanging hook from Hobby Lobby. Because of this particular hook, a lot of times the opening will be too small, so you're going to need a metal drill bit that will get through, open this up so I can get the toggle through this particular hook. You're going to need some water to help you cut through the glass. You're going to need a chair cover with a hole through it. I drilled a hole through this, and this will mount on a piece of conduit, copper, or PVC, whichever your preference is. You're also going to need some towels to clean everything down. You're going to need your protective eyewear as well as safety gloves. And I think that's pretty much everything. If I've forgotten anything, listed in the description box below. All right, so now we're going to move on to the cutting portion of this particular video. All right, stay with me. Hey folks, I'm over here at my drill press station. And I am going to be cutting 2 pieces today. I've already marked the center on this one, and I've marked the center on this one. Okay, so we're going to cut this larger one first. I'll put this one away. And let me just get this, push this over just a little bit. It's just a quick check. That's exactly how I need it. I haven't had to elevate the press because it is set just exactly the way I need it to be. All right, so here we go. You can see that hole perfectly through. Moving on to our next piece. I'm going to go ahead and remove this and put in a new drill bit, simply because after a while these drill bits do wear out, and it's important to the safety of the glass to use a new drill bit when you feel that it's necessary, and I'm feeling that it's time for a new one. Just going to tighten this a bit up on my chuck. I'm ready to set up here for my next piece. I've got my center marked out. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of water there. I go ahead and check this. center, and that looks good. And here we go. Seamless it is when you use a new drill bit, so it's really important to make sure that you use a new drill bit when, especially when you're cutting heavier pieces of glass. Now that we have finished the cutting stage, let's go ahead and move on to assembly. See you soon. Okay, we are back here at the assembly stage. I'm going to go ahead and bring that camera down so you can see how I put together this beautiful piece. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the dishes out and start with my main piece. This is a gorgeous Murano piece that I'm going to be working with today. So the first thing that I do is I take my flower hook, hanging hook, and I put a washer right there on the back. Then I take my toggle and I push that straight through just like that, okay? And then I'm going to turn my plate over, this large beautiful flower petal, and I'm going to stick that hook and the toggle bolt straight through just like that, and then carefully turn it back over on its side, back side. Then I'm going to take another rubber washer and place that, that one's broken, put another one right there. And then the next piece will be this beautiful blue flower petal, and I'm going to simply place that right on top just like that. Then I'm going to grab another few washers here and place another washer just like that, okay? And then I've got this other gorgeous flower petal that I'm going to place right there. Okay, so far I've got 1, 2, 3 pieces, and I'm going to take another washer and place that right there. Okay, now I'm ready for the toggle. So I've got my toggle, and I'm going to go ahead and get that started. And I'm going to push that down just a little bit, just enough so I can get the orb in. And I've got this gorgeous glass orb, and I'm simply going to push that orb straight in until I feel it pull. I'm going to pull it back out to make sure that both wings of that toggle have inserted themselves into the orb, and they have. So I am good to go there. Now I'm going to just carefully turn this over on its side, holding all the components together. And I'm going to start with my cordless drill, make sure that it's in the forward position. And I'm going to proceed to tighten all of these pieces. And you see how I'm letting that slip out of my hand, just so I know I don't break the glass. Okay, I'm going to come back, follow back up with my standard, just like that. Okay, alright, so let me turn this over. Here we go. What a gorgeous piece with all of these blues. These are blues. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. It's a heavier piece. It's definitely one of my heavier ones. Turn it back over so you can see it. All right, yeah, so there it is from an assembly standpoint. Now let me go ahead and show you what this looks like on a stand as well as an exterior stand. Stay with me. Okay, here's my standard stand that I always use. I hate to be so repetitive, but it is what it is. So there's the stand. This particular piece is 16 inches wide, so it's a very large piece. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the piece and place it right here on my stand, just like this. And let me show you. And here it is. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is. So yeah, so it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So it's a 4-piece ensemble. Let me show it to you from the back. Very large piece here. And then let me show you the dimensions of it. You can see it like that. Isn't that amazing? It is so beautiful. I love it so much. Okay, so let me show you what this looks like on an exterior stand. Stay with me. So here's the pole that I'm going to be using. All right, this is a metal pole. It's a piece of conduit. It's about 1 inch in diameter. And here's the chair cover that I put a hole in the top of. So I'm going to take my pole. I'm going to grab my flower. Okay. I'm just going to take the flower and I'm going to push this straight into this hole just like that, so it sits snug as a bug in a rug. All right, and here we go on the stand. So I can, again, sway it like I always do, and this holds just beautifully on this piece of conduit. I've actually had people ask me how far you dig it into the ground. I would dig it down at least 2 feet so that it holds. And you can always take the flower off when you need to bring it in, okay? So yeah, so here it is on the stand. I think it looks so absolutely magnificent. It's a beautiful Murano piece that I love so much, and I hope you love it as much as I do. All right, folks, that's pretty much it for today with regards to the creation of this beautiful blue Murano garden glass flower. It's absolutely an amazing piece for your home or for your garden. If you have any questions with regards to anything that was done here during the video today, you can email me at my website at www.zodicatthefarm.com. You can also leave your comments in the comment section below. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beautiful pieces, you can also find them on my website at www.zodicatthefarm.com. All right, I hope you have a blessed week and a blessed weekend, and I hope to see you next time here at Zodicatthefarm. Many blessings sent your way. Take care. Bye-bye.